Now, I've been playing Outlast for about a year now, and I've always wondered if you could beat at least one of the chapters without running, so that's what I've decided to do. The chapter I know most of, and I've played the most, is Eddie's chapter in Whistleblower, Vocational block. The rules for this challenge are simple: no running. You can crouch and jump, but no running. The first time I tried this challenge, I didn't know that if you were to jump, you could leap feet in front of you, and maybe even quicker than you running. Me not knowing this led to a death. Okay, maybe 2. Okay, I'll be honest. 3. Fine, 4, I'm not mad. But that is a little something we can keep between ourselves. Just us, okay? Shh. Understand? Anyways. I got up from where I fell. I ever so slowly walked around the place, looking for a way out. Although, I'm sure the people here are nice. Why should I worry? I had to crawl under a few tables as I heard someone talking to themselves. Haha, me too. What? Strangely, they blocked a few places with cabinets. Strange. I don't know, I'm not from here. Maybe I'm just being rude. I pushed and ran. No, sorry. I ever so slowly walked. I eventually climbed over a wall and dropped down, until I found the person who I was hearing. He seemed nice, and I think he wanted to invite me over. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend as I had somewhere, else to go. I found a staircase that led to a basement, as the person was referring to me as a bride. Silly them, I'm no one's wife. At least not now. What? I don't know who Mr. Gluskin is, but he seems nice. I continued to walk until I saw an, unique art project with a song playing. Whoever with a song on his good taste. I think we're honestly just trying to do good for their GCSEs. I walked on until I found a door and tried to open the door, but it was locked. I looked up and saw a man smile at me and called me darling. Well, he is mighty fine. So, it's fine with me, I guess. The nice man started to chase me. Guess he wants to play tag. Fine with me. But he killed me? Silly guy, this isn't in the rules. Trust me, I should know. I went to a British primary school. That's all we ever played. I eventually made it out of the room and found another cabinet needing to be pushed out of the way. As I was doing that, the man, found out called Eddie, hopped over a table and started to chase me again. I managed to get away and jumped down the lift shaft and jumped onto a ladder that broke under my weight, and I fell and impaled my leg. Thankfully, Eddie seemed rather worried. Maybe he'll help me. Oh. Nope. He's left me to die. God damn it! I got out of the lift and continued to walk until I found a room with only one place up to go. A blasphemous locker. He smelled me? Gross. And yanked me, stood in the locker, and took me into his room. He then started to do ever so needed surgery on those people. I'm sure we needed it. I hope. Then it was my turn, and I don't like, Jesus, Eddie, I thought you were considerate. This is going on YouTube. How am I supposed to post this? Just as he was going to. Wow. He got punched, and I managed to get away. Not very well, though. I eventually made it to the dead end, but there was a window I could jump out of. Not the best way to get away, but hell, I better look cool. I then made it to a gym with his victims hanging. I then made my way to a room with a wedding dress at the end and with a key on it. I took the key and Eddie continued to chase. I eventually made it back to the door I needed to open, but just as I was going to open it, I was grabbed by Eddie and he attempted to hang me, but fortunately I'm a fat fuck! Wait a ton. He couldn't hold on to me, and I ended up hanging and impaling him instead. He held my hand and said his last words. Well, I'm glad he's gone.
Been beautiful.
I made my way through the once locked door and escaped the vocational block. Sorry this video took so long to make, but I enjoyed every single part of making this and I plan to make more. So, you can fully complete the vocational block chapter in normal mode without running. And I would hate to try this on insane mode. Maybe I'll try it sometime later. I've been Faith, or Trap the Glitch, and I will see you next time.